Sewing produces a ton of teeny tiny scraps like this one, but there are lots of things that you can do with scraps like this to make new projects. We're going to talk about that today, so without further ado, let's get into it. All of my scraps get organized into different shopping bags. The first one right here is full of quilting cotton pieces, and these are all medium to large pieces of quilting cotton. This one right here is full of cotton as well, but it's spun cotton like you would use for a t-shirt. And then over here, I have all of my knits, and I have much larger pieces of scrap knit, and I'm going to explain why I have larger pieces in a second. This right here is all of my denim, and also I keep all of my canvas fabric here. Larger pieces of scrap quilting cotton can be used to make new blocks, like this crooked one that I'm showing you here, or they can be used to make 2.5 by 2.5 inch squares, which are made into these half triangle squares here, and then used in a seat cushion, for example. You could also make 10-inch blocks, which you later sew all together and make into a quilt or a new piece of fabric for another project. 2, you could sew all of your scraps to a roll of cash register tape and use that for a border in a project, or you could even sew all that cash register tape together and make a new piece of fabric. These are my knits, and I typically only use them to make neck bands, waistbands, and armbands. On occasion, if I have some scraps like this, I may even use them to make bias tape, and every now and again, I will make an outfit that is knit, but that is very far and few between, because I feel that your polyesters and these sorts of materials are of a lesser quality and that they are abundant in store, and I would rather make things that I cannot purchase in the store and that are healthier and better for the environment. So that's just my thoughts about this. Now the jeans and the canvas fabrics are my favorite to keep because I use all of these scraps to make pants pockets, and then on occasion I will even use them to make backpacks. This is my bag of t-shirt cotton, and I oftentimes save the collars on old t-shirts to use as the collars for new t-shirts. And then the smaller scraps I sometimes make undergarments with, but I ain't fixing to show you no undergarments. But that's what I use these sorts of scraps for. Well guys, this was a very short impromptu video, but I hope it gave you a little bit of inspiration as to what you can do with your scraps. I hope that you enjoyed this video, and I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.